Hey yoga friends, this is Bee. Welcome to this yoga practice where we'll clear our mental and emotional debris, connect the root of our being to our third eye, and find intuition and clarity. As we challenge our back body, thighs and core and create space internally, we'll find strength in not only our bodies physically, but in our mind's ability to cultivate a shift in perspective. Let's discover a different filter in which we can view ourselves, and with it, the world as well. Are you ready? I'll meet you on the mat. Let's find ourselves seated on our heels. We'll do a little bit of a connection with the breath here. So hand to heart, one to the belly. Focus on the breath as the inhale rises in the belly and the chest, and the exhale releases. Draw your attention to the connection of your breath, your body, and your mind. Come to settle into the present moment as we focus on the intention of our practice, clearing mental and emotional debris and rediscovering our ability to shift our mind's focus and perspective. On your next inhale, let's roll into a tabletop. Shoulders are above the hands, hips are above the knees. And as you inhale, drop the pelvis, arch the back, and breathe in and broaden the collarbones, meeting in cow posture. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, round the upper back, draw the navel to spine as we glide into cat. Then as we drift now back into cow, inhale, breath blossoms from the seat, traveling into the collarbone, back is slightly arched. Exhale, rounding the upper back, purr back into the cat. A few more times here. Inhale, reaching through the collarbone and stretching through the chest. Exhale, feel the stretch as you round into cat. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful work. It's always nice to do cat and cow just to really feel into how our body feels and how our spine feels in the moment. Tucking the toes now. Inhale, push through the hands, draw the lower ribs in, rise the tail to the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Exhale, breathe into the pelvic floor. Gentle contraction, navel to spine. Walk it out here. It's the first downward dog of the day, so let's gently bend from one knee to the other, one at a time. Just testing the waters to draw your heels closer to the mat. A couple more seconds here to walk it out. Inhaling, turn the elbows out to draw the shoulders down the back. Breath blossoms from the seat along the back into the collarbone. And exhale here, release a little closer to the mat with the heels. Just remember to engage the thighs and navel comes to spine. We're going to come into a downward dog to plank, a little bit of a dynamic movement here. So inhale, wave the body forward, coming into plank. Whole body activation, reach through the crown, extend through the soles. Exhale, push through the palms, sweep the tail back to the sky, downward facing dog. Blades are away from the ears. Inhale, waving it forward into plank. Remembering, engaging the whole body here. Exhale, sweep the tail to sky, back to downward facing dog, navel to spine. Last time, wave it forward on the inhale, coming into plank with whole body activation. And exhale back into downward facing dog. Bring that navel to spine. Inhale, waving forward back into plank. Whole body activation. Breath is concentrated in the pelvic floor. And on the exhale, draw the elbows close to the body and with control, lower the body down. Chaturanga. Inhale, push through the hands, reach through the chest, thighs are activated and away from the mat. Upward facing dog, gaze is up, jawline is back. Tuck the toes and exhale, push through the hands, draw the lower ribs in, raising the tail to sky, downward facing dog. Breath blossoms from the seat. Inhale, draw the gaze to the top of the mat, step forward or hop forward into forward fold, Uttanasana. And on the exhale, just micro bend in the knees. Let the head and neck relax just for a second here. Inhale, sweep the hands overhead, draw the shoulders down the back, tuck the tail. Exhale, glide the hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, drop the hands to the sides, raise the hands above the head, Urdhva Hastasana, tucking the tail, engaging the ribs, full Agni Raj breath here, from the seat to the chest into the collarbone. Exhale, gently fold forward, micro bend in the knees, relax the head and neck, Uttanasana. Inhaling, inviting extension in the spine, hands to shins. And exhale, with control, step the right leg back, build the foundation here, sole of the back foot is perpendicular with the floor, engage the thigh. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rotate the hips, rise into crescent. And on the exhale, framing the front foot, stepping back into plank, whole body activation. Inhaling, pulling through the heels, extending through the crown. That one breath here. Now engage the thighs and core. As you exhale, draw the elbows to the side body and lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale, pushing through the palms, reach through the chest, thighs activated away from the mat, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And as you exhale, spread through the fingers, send the tail to sky, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky, shoulders remain square, knit the ribs as you draw in the breath from the seat to the collarbone. And exhale, stepping the right foot between the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rise into crescent lunge. And as you exhale, the sole of the foot is perpendicular, rear foot is perpendicular to the floor. Engage the back leg and lengthen through each vertebrae as the breath draws the navel to spine. Drawing your focus to a point in front of you, we're going to press into the heel of the front foot and press the thigh back and float lightly onto the front foot, gracefully flying into Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Lift the back leg. Find your midpoint. The torso and back of the leg are parallel to the floor. Hug the arms close to the sides of the body. Use your breath to find your balance here. If you find that having your arms facing towards the back of the mat is a little too challenging today, draw the hands to the heart center to help find that midpoint. Or if it's easier for you, extend the arms out in front, just making sure that the shoulders are away from the ears. Inhale, extend from the heel to the crown. Be patient here, yet curious. Engaging the core, and with focus and control, draw the torso to standing, guide the rear leg to the belly. Let's move into Garudasana, which is eagle pose. So draw the left leg to cross over the right thigh and wrap the ankle around the back of the calf. And it's okay if you're unable to wrap the ankle, you can bring the left toes to rest on the floor on the outside of your right foot instead. Guide the left arm under the right, cross the elbows and the wrists, and invite the palms to face each other. Raise your forearms perpendicular to the floor, and at the same time the shoulders release down the back. Lengthen the spine from the base through to the crown. Hips and shoulders are square. Now let's lower a little deeper into the seat. Breathing into this challenge. Observe any sensations of the mind and body. In Garudasana, we learn that with patience and focus, We are capable of so many things. As we focus with intention on our breath and whole body activation, we increase our ability to remain calm and aligned, even in the most challenging circumstances. Inviting that connection and the balance. And here's where we can invite the clarity as well. Breathe to find that focus and the strength. Inhale, draw the gaze to the top of the mat, releasing out of the twists here. Folding forward with a micro bend in the knees, Uttanasana, relax the head and neck. And inhale, sweep the hands overhead, draw the shoulders down the back, tuck the tail, coming up into Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, guide the hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, dropping the hands to the side, rising above the head, Urdhva Hastasana, tucking the tail, engaging the ribs. Exhale, gently fold forward, micro bend in the knees, Uttanasana. As you inhale, we invite extension in the spine, breath blossoms from the seat into the chest, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. And exhaling with control, step the left leg back, building the foundation. Sole of the back foot is perpendicular to the floor, engaging the back thigh. Inhaling, sweeping the arms forward, framing the face, rotating at the hips, rising into crescent, knit the ribs. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back into plank, whole body activation. Inhale as you pull through the heels and extend through the crown. Exhale, elbows to the side body, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, reach through the chest, thighs are activated and away from the mat, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And as you exhale, send the tail to sky, spread the fingers wide, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky, shoulders remain square. Knit the ribs in as you draw the breath from the seat into the collarbone. And as you exhale, stepping the left foot between the hands. Lunge here. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, framing the face, rotating at the hips, rising into crescent. And as you exhale, engage that back leg and lengthen through each vertebrae as the breath draws the navel to spine. Drawing the focus now to a point in front of you as we come into Virabhadrasana 3 on the left side, pressing into the heel of that front foot, floating lightly onto the front foot and coming into Virabhadrasana 3 as the front leg straightens and the hips come to stack over the front leg. Lifting that back leg, finding your midpoint, the torso and back leg are parallel to the floor. Hug the arms close to the sides of the body, using your breath to find your balance. Remembering if you need to bring your hands to heart center for your centering point or out in front of you. And as we inhale, we extend from the heel through to the crown, visualizing the pose. Remembering to be patient with ourselves, yet a little curious. Find lightness and that connection between the mind and body. Beautiful work, everybody. Now, as we engage the core, with focus and control, we're going to draw the torso to standing, coming up into Garudasana. So guide the rear leg to the belly, draw the right leg to cross over the left thigh and wrap the ankle around the back of the calf. If you're unable to wrap that ankle, remember, just bring the tip of the right toes to the outside of the left foot. Guide the right arm under the left. Cross the elbows and the wrists. Invite the palms to face each other. The forearms perpendicular to the floor while the shoulders release down the back. Lengthen the spine from the base through to the crown. Lower a little deeper into the seat here, in observing any sensations of the mind, remembering that with this posture we learn that with patience, incredible amounts of focus and concentration, we're capable of achieving many things. Using our breath to remain calm and aligned, even when the circumstance is most challenging. Maybe finding that shift in perspective now as we recognize the differences in each side of this posture. Exhaling as we release out of the twists. Draw the right foot to meet the left on the mat. Gently folding forward with a micro bend in the knees, come down into Uttanasana. Relax the head and neck. Give yourself a moment here. You've done a beautiful job. Inhale, sweeping the hands overhead, draw the shoulders down the back. Urdhva Hastasana. And on the exhale, guide the hands to the heart center, Samastiti. Lovely work, guys. That was definitely a challenge, and you guys have worked through it beautifully. So inhaling now, dropping the hands to the side, rising the hands above the head, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, gently folding forward into Uttanasana, micro bend in the knees. And on the inhale, hands to shins, finding that back, flat back, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back into lower into Chaturanga. Inhale, pushing through the palms, reach through the chest. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhaling, raising the tail to the sky into downward facing dog. And inhale. As we gaze to the top of the mat now, rise up onto the toes, hop or glide if you're able, through the hands to come to seated. Let's begin to lower our back to the mat here as we come into Balasananda, happy baby pose. Everybody loves a happy baby. So draw the knees to the belly. And with the inhale, grip the outsides of your feet. Draw the knees towards the armpits and bring the heels directly over the knees and create a little resistance with a pull of the palms and a push of the heels. Let's hang out here for a few moments, releasing into the present moment. Inhaling, observing sensations that arise internally for us. And as we exhale, we can relinquish any external distractions. Be kind to yourself. As thoughts arise, as experiences might replay in your mind here, accept them and draw your attention back to the breath. Free your mind and allow space for new discoveries. Nice. Inhale, extending both of the legs out towards the bottom of the mat. Relax into our final pose, Shavasana. Elongate through the spine. Allow the feet to fall to the outsides of the mat. Arms fall away from the body, creating space for the groin and the pits to breathe. Slightly tuck the shoulder blades under the chest and draw the chin away from the chest. It's a subtle tilt of the head to encourage the natural curve of the spine. And relax into the pose. Observe the breath. Its natural inflow, its releasing outflow, like a gentle wave lapping against the shoreline. feel the breath, tranquil and at ease. Sinking deeper into your mind's eye on each exhale, peacefully and gently surrender into the space that you've created to see the world and yourself in a different light. Draw your awareness back to your breath. Recognize any sensations of the mind, any differences in the body. Observe those sensations, how you felt at the beginning of the practice, how you feel now in this present moment. Let's begin by moving the fingers and the toes and gently rock the head from side to side. Rolling to one side when you're ready, and slowly make your way to a comfortable seat. You're more than welcome to stay in Shavasana if you have the extra time, and I encourage it. But if you need to roll out of this practice now, come up to a seated position with me. Sweep the arms above the head, bring the palms to meet. Draw the hands to heart center, thanking yourself for this beautiful practice. Come to remind yourself of this practice throughout the day and throughout the coming days if you need. That as different circumstances arise throughout our life, we can always use our breath to bring us back to the present moment and help find calmness and clarity before responding. Close the eyes, take a deep breath in. In honor of all that you are, Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this practice. Hit that like button if you found a shift in perspective today. To reap the full benefits of the mental shift you've just created, I urge you to flow blissfully from here into this sweet meditation. Remember to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can see when we upload new practices and meditations. And until Wednesday, keep making magic in this world from your space at your own pace. Namaste.